This is John with HookahJohn.com.
Hello everybody in the world of Darkside. I'm here with Sasha, who is head of PR, one of the staff at Darkside, and this is a little glimpse into the Darkside company here at the John Calliano Christmas Fest in Moscow, Russia. Sasha, how are you?
I'm good, thanks a lot.
Nice to meet you.
Nice talking to you.
All right, first I just have to say, what a welcoming country. What a beautiful city Moscow is. And
is that your first time in Moscow?
My first time in Moscow.
That's great.
I just want to say it's just beautiful out there. The people are great. The whole city has a vibrant feel to it. But I want to know about Darkside. I've been hearing about Darkside for maybe 2 or 3 years now. I've seen you at Frankfurt. I've seen you at St. Petersburg. And I've seen some of your guys traveling to the US. Tell me, when are you going to be available in the United States?
That's a trick question because we don't have an exact date set for that. The truth is we're working our way to that goal, and we're really hoping that 2020 would be the year. But the problem is we don't want to, we're not decided yet, do we actually want to take the not so legitimate route to it?
Right.
Because we know that there are ways to simple things, like to simplify things, right? And maybe simplify the whole process of FDA approval. But we are not sure if we want to take that route. Because if you do it strictly legal, there's a really long way to the point where you actually can release your product, because we've applied everything we had to the FDA several months ago already, and they tell us that it's not going to happen in the next weeks still. But the company is very interested, and our international department is very interested. They're very motivated, not just because of the fact that some of our Russian colleagues, Russian competitors, are approaching US market, but just because we know that the community there is actually very funky, is very supportive and very motivated in terms of hookah culture itself. And so Darkside would be a fine addition, in our opinion, to that hookah life that you have in the US. So we got a lot of lawyers consulting us, working on the case, and really hoping that 2020 would be the year.
Let me talk about Russia. You are the #1 brand in Russia.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes. Without fake modesty, I gotta admit so. Yeah.
How? Because Darkside did not start hookah in Russia. Hookah has been in Russia for at least 20, 25 years.
Well, there's hookah and there's hookah in Russia, because 20, 25 years from now, we're talking strictly local ethnic hookah communities.
Yes.
Because of the Russia, as you know it, we have a lot of different nations living here, and there are a lot of people who come from the Asian culture. So they brought hookah with them, but it was not like a general thing, for the public, for the whole federal Russian public, right? And the actual vibrant movement became, I would say, 10 years ago, like maybe 12 years ago. And from that point, Darkside was actually one of the first companies, not the Darkside as a brand, as a tobacco brand, but the guys who then made Darkside. They were one of the first to create a completely different kind of service. They were the ones who started distributing fine tobaccos. They were the one who started distributing fine hookahs. They were actually among the first enthusiasts in Russia. And then after that, in 2014, we launched Darkside as a brand. And at that moment, it was the first dark leaf tobacco brand in Russia, which in the moment, it was the best thing we could do, because Tangiers became very popular around that date, around that time. And then there was a funny thing about the economy, because we had a crisis in 2014,
Yes.
and our ruble crashed, and the dollar became twice as expensive as it was yesterday.
Yes.
And at that point, Tangiers became twice as expensive as it was yesterday. And at that moment, we launched our own Russian dark leaf tobacco, which costs twice less. So that was the key point and the opportunity that we took.
So now I see that Darkside is expanding into other markets, like Germany, for example.
Yes.
And then how about Brazil? These have to be the biggest markets: Russia, Germany, Brazil, and the US. Did I miss anything?
Well, China probably in the future also, but
Hopefully.
yeah, hopefully, yeah. Now also there's Spain,
Yes,
there's France,
up and coming, yeah.
yeah, stuff like that. But generally, yeah, you're right.
You've started in Germany. Have you started in Brazil?
Not yet.
Okay, then come to the US first. All right? We can't wait to
That
see
actually
you.
might be the case. Yeah, US might come first.
Can't wait to see you. We have a big expo there too called Hookah Expo Worldwide.
Yeah, of course, I know you are involved with that big time.
Yes, and I really, it's not just me. The hookah community is looking forward to Darkside. There's a lot of chatter on the internet about Darkside. Where can I get it? How can I get it? Right now we can't get it. So we want to get it. So I'm enjoying it, smoking right now.
Yeah, we want to deliver it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else do we want to discuss?
I don't know, like John Calliano Festival, maybe.
Oh, what a great event. What a great event. And you guys do all of the Russian events, basically John Calliano, and you have Hookah Club show in St. Petersburg. You're also going big in Frankfurt?
Yeah, and this year also, yeah.
Yes.
Like the next year, I think it will be April 2020. Yeah.
Excellent. And you're doing Sevilla, Spain?
Yes. Yes, we did.
What else is left? The US. We need you there.
Yeah, there were talk about us participating in Hookah Expo 2019, but actually at the last point we understood that teasering ourselves and our product this much and committing this much would be unfair, because we cannot set the exact date. Like, what are we gonna say? Like, we could come to the expo, we could get a nice booth, we could share the product, we could have had a giant tasting, right? But then what? Then we disappear for half a year?
I understand this. I know. I'm just supporting you guys. I hope to see you in the United States soon. And you guys have done an excellent job for Russia, which I'm seeing now, and it's a fantastic product.
Thanks a lot. It means a lot to us.
Yeah. Thank you, Sasha.
Thank you so
All
much.
right. See you around.
See you around.
Bye.